Hey, family. So glad to see you all. I know, Momma J live on Sunday. Yep. For those of you who weren't here last Saturday, Momma J is live on Sunday. And moving forward, will be live on Sunday. Give me a few seconds. I just got finished cooking dinner for the fam. So I'm still trying to get things a little set up here. So give me about 2 more seconds and I will be fully set up for you. So in the meantime, while I'm setting up, I put a question out in the chat, at least I thought I did, asking what you all had for dinner this evening. So let's see if we're all on the same page with that. Come on in now. What are you doing? I don't want to be in there. Bear with me, y'all. I don't know what I just did, but y'all have completely disappeared. Oh, that's why you disappeared, because you're over there where you're supposed to be. Okay, on the other monitor. Okay, so it would help if they could see me. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see me better. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I was trying to pull it together. Sister Sandy, we definitely were on the same page. Sandy is my sister. Sandy Pennington in the chat is my sister. And we were both on the same page. I too had baked chicken. I baked some chicken and I made some cornbread stuffing, and I made a medley of corn, carrots, and asparagus for dinner. Belia, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Belia, tell me if I'm saying your name right. Cabbage, cheese, and salad. Yeah. I hate being diabetic too, Belia. Hence the baked chicken and the asparagus. I can't have the stuffing. The stuffing was for the fam. Jeannie, how are you? Hey, we're all on the same page with this chicken, huh? Proverbs Jeannie is having some fried rice. No, rice and chicken. It's at 3, but about to at 5. Oh, okay. So she said it's 3 there where Belia is. So we got some baked chicken and some homemade mashed potatoes and corn. Belia says it's 3 o'clock right now. But at 5 o'clock, she is going to be having some cottage cheese and salad. And bear with me, you all. I'm trying to pull out my own wireless keyboard so I don't have to use my laptop. And Proverbs Jeannie had some rice and chicken salad. No, chicken, rice, chicken, and salad. Jeannie, good to see you. So glad you joined us. I know you said that you had to start all over on your in case y'all are wondering what that is. It's a cover that goes over your keyboard or over my keyboard. And I like having a cover on my keyboard. This way, if I do on the rarest of occasions. But if I do happen to be eating over my keyboard, I can just dump the crumbs. Dawn, welcome in. Dawn Yondal, welcome in. Hey, Dreamy baby, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So glad to see you all. Sunita Ray. Oh, I miss Sunita. I didn't know Sunita was live. Sunita, I'm so sorry. I could have been watching you while I was in the kitchen cooking. I truly apologize. I will definitely watch the replay. I don't know if you need watch hours, but I'm gonna give you some anyway, just so I can catch up and be in a loop as to what y'all had going on. Dreamy, I saw the sweater. Too cute, boo. Too cute. Hey Bonnie, welcome in, Bonnie. So glad to see you all. Hey Aiden. Excuse me, y'all. That's me and Aiden talk. Can you hear me, Aiden? He knows what I'm saying to him. Carla, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Sunita, thank you so much for the Sunita raid. Ivy B, welcome in. So I don't know if y'all saw in the questionnaire, but the question of the evening is, what did you have for dinner today? Or what are you going to have for dinner if you haven't already had dinner? Mr. Yondal? Okay, Mr. Yondal. Welcome in. How are you, dear? That's Jerry, right? That's too cute, Mr. John. I'm loving it, Mr. Yondal. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Dawn P, welcome in. So glad to see you. Thank you for joining us. Ola Joe, thank you for joining us. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. We have 31 lovely peeps in the house this evening. Sunita, thank you for the raid. I truly, truly appreciate you. You are my special person for today. So we need to talk. I need some information from you because I have decided that you are the Momma J winner of the day. So you have won a prize. Please get in touch with me so we can discuss it. Congratulations, my sister. Melanie, welcome in. Melanie Crochet, so glad to see you. Hook that yarn. Crystal, welcome in. So glad to see you. Is that a different Melody? Yes. I got Melanie D and Melanie J. Thank you both for coming in. Truly appreciate you. Am I missing meals? Yes, I am missing a few meals here. Sorry. If I missed your meal, please repost it. Bonnie said she made pot roast tacos. It's Taco Sunday at her house. Mr. Yarndall said he did a crock pot chicken with some potatoes. See, that's what I'm talking about. Today was a chicken day for a lot of people. I thought I was the only chicken eater, chicken hater. I love chicken, but I'm mad because it's one of the only things that I can enjoy that doesn't give me a hard time. And I'm trying not to go pescatarian, but I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Dawn P said, sorry, y'all. Dawn P said, hubby made some eggplant parm. Ooh. And she had cereal for breakfast. And she's working on she has a baby blanket on her hook. Well, you go, Dawn. Melanie J is having some baked ziti. Not homemade, LOL. Hey, you know what I like better than anything else? When I don't have to cook. I used to love cooking. I really did. But I think, having, a house full of men and having to cook like I was cooking for 8 people, I think it kind of burnt me out. So I don't enjoy cooking as much as I used to. That's something that I'm ready to retire from, but that's not going to happen. I think that would definitely cause a problem in a rift in the marriage if I tried that one. TMI, I know. It's one of those days, guys. Hey Tank, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Tank is having pizza. We had pizza in case the fires come further at us. Oh, Tank, lifting you up in my prayers. We're asking for God to definitely put his hedge of protection around you all down there or up there. I'm not sure where you are, but I'm praying for you. Natural Nene Renee, thank you for joining us. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I know there's a million other places you could be, but you decided to be here with me. And for that, I am truly grateful. Thank you so very much. Nana Michelle, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Sandrine says she's going to have baked pork chops and rice. All righty now. Jessica, Jessica SMC, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Felicia, thank you for joining us. Baked beef ribs and melon. Yes, darling. Yes. I should have came to your house for dinner. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Yes, Jerry. I knew I had it right there. I just love the new name. Too cute. EJ, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. She's using her 32 needle Centro to make ear warmers. She got a craft show on Saturday and is restocking her supply. I hear you, boo. I've been kind of busy myself. Yes, darling. Yes, I got a couple of commission items, blankets, and I do blankets on the Centro as well as crochet. I don't really knit blankets though, but I do crochet them. I would love to knit a blanket. It just would take so long. I'm a very slow knitter. Nana Michelle says she's just snacking today. No specific dinner, at least not yet. You're probably getting hungry in this chat, huh, Nana? Tank said that there's 4 states, Kentucky, Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina, but we are all in Green Hawkins. Not sure what that means, but like I said, we are definitely holding you up in prayer. Nana Michelle is saying congratulations to someone. Hopefully they'll share the good news again so that I can make a formal announcement. Aisha, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you too, Crystal. Dawn is saying she just had an egg. I had eggs and potatoes for breakfast at 2 p.m. Oh, that's right. She's 3 hours before me, so she definitely is not stuck on stupid for dinner right now. Yes, I agree, Melanie. Prayers for everyone who may be affected by the fires. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you for asking for the thumbs up. Tank said for lunch, she had roasted butter croissants. Ooh, that bread is one of my weaknesses. Bread and potatoes. Not necessarily in that order. I love potatoes. Love, love, love them. Chris Kaleidoscope, thank you for joining us. Welcome in, Chris. You know, I never figured out whether you got your whether you were able to retrieve your prize from Amazon. It looks like it's still saying that you haven't retrieved it. Let me know if you're having any issues getting it, because it's still sitting there waiting for you. She said she had cheese balls and cold fried chicken. I like a good cold fried chicken every once in a while. Belia said, let's hit those thumbs up, y'all. I would truly appreciate it if you did. Thank you so very much. And if you're going to hit the thumbs down, please hit it twice. Melanie J said, yes, it's hard to cook for one. Let me try that again. Yes, it's hard to cook for one, is what my friends say. Yeah, it took me a while to cook for one. I moved into my own apartment. Ain't nobody there but me. But I came from a family of, cooking for 6 to 8 people. And my first day in my apartment, I made a pot of rice for 8 people. Ask me what I was thinking. And I'm not a big rice person. I would have just as soon had, 8 servings of potatoes. Nana Michelle said, that's what I had to do, Mama J. All those antibiotics they stuff in the meat. Yeah, I think that's what's going on with me right now. I can't have it. Sadly, 5 years ago, stopped eating land animals for that reason. Is that what it is? The antibiotics? I was wondering if it was the steroids or it was the steroids antibiotics. Ola Joe doesn't eat meat anymore either. Not to be nosy, just comparing, is that your case too? If you care to share, Ola Joe? Andrea? Darcia, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I got to connect my mouse because I keep hitting the wrong things here. Carla said, I love cooking, but not for just myself. It's hard to get used to not cooking for a crowd. Exactly, Carla. It took me a mean minute to get used to cooking for myself or just for one. So what I started doing is I started getting into meal prep, and I would actually, that way I got away from having to cook for one by cooking the way I normally cooked, and then, put it away and froze it and what have you, and really got into canning and storing and things like that. Oh, Sandrine said, Aiden started talking our little special language back to me. I gotta turn the game off. I'm aggravated. Yeah, I was getting a little concerned about my game too, Bonnie, because I don't know how many of you know, but I am a Washington fan, and the score was 9-9 before I came up. Melanie said, yes, Nana Michelle Crochet, you are so right. When I stopped eating certain chicken, everything changed in my body. A lot of swelling, bloating went down. Watch the hormones, and yeah. I think I'm gonna end up having to and see, my problem is, even if I go pescatarian, there's some things I still have to watch because as much as I love seafood, a lot of it that I like is not necessarily fresh water, it's salt water, and I have high blood pressure. And a lot of people make the mistake of assuming just because they're eating fish that, well, I should be fine. But if it's salt water fish, then the fish still got salt in it. Jessica says she's having White Castle cheeseburgers. That used to be a go-to for me when I was younger. I still enjoy a good, we used to call them murder burgers for obvious reasons. Those onions ain't no joke. I still enjoy a good White Castle burger here and there. Give me a second, y'all. I need to plug this laptop in. It's not dying, but I don't want to wait until it says it's dying to do something about it. Okay, now I'm in business. Here we go. Elizabeth, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you, dear. What's on your dinner menu for tonight? Yeah, Tank, that's probably the best way to go. If you can afford to and have the opportunity to, homegrown meats and veggies, absolutely. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury, nor do I know how to do it properly. I probably killed myself trying to do it. Chris, we got to get together and talk because you're very early on in my lives. You won a Amazon gift card, and I don't know if you recall, but let's parking lot that for right now and take it up as a sidebar so that I can make sure that you get your prize, or at least make arrangements for you to get another prize if that's not doable for you. Everybody saying hello to each other. What's COPs? Tank cops? I know it's not cops. It's probably somebody's um channel, but which one? Because COP. I don't even try to guess at it. But hello to whoever Tank is saying hello to. Darcia, no problem. Darcia says she'll be right back. Everybody saying hello to each other. Who's a touchdown ahead of you, Bonnie? Who's your team? Is Washington playing your team today? And if so, is that who's ahead of you? No, we can't. It can't be because my team, Washington, was just going into halftime. That game went quick if they're in the fourth quarter already. My husband is a Giants fan. They didn't do good at all. How many football fans in here other than Sandrine, Bonnie, and myself? Any other football fans in here? Bonnie, I think she's talking about professional football. I know Sandrine has professional football fan, is a professional and college football fan. Fatima, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Fatima had spaghetti. Oh, she made spaghetti for the girls. Thank you for joining me, Fatima. Good seeing you, dear. Oh, you just reminded me, Fatima. Let me get it together here and put on a lip. Fatima is a Mary Kay consultant and also one of my friends at ICW, Impact Church Worldwide, which is my church. And y'all know I love a good lip. And for those of you who are interested, today's lip is Rich Espresso. Rich Espresso. And it's a liquid lipstick, goes on wet and then finishes with a matte look. And as you can tell, I like dark lips. Melanie Crochet says she just tried buying chicken with no hormones. Okay, that's a good look. Got to look for it. Definitely got to look for it. Oh, Fatima says she's juicing. Not fun to, not fun at all. I truly understand, but I like juice for juice. I like juicing for juicing, and I also like doing it as a meal replacement. Like I'll do it for my lunch. I do it for my lunch, but as a meal replacement. But I love 100% juice, so that's almost up my alley right there. Proverbs Genie said we used to call them murder burgers. Yeah, yeah, that's what we called White Castle burgers, murder burgers, because the steamed onions. Well, onions typically give you gas, and steam them, and you're putting gas on steroids. Mama J, I am almost finished my cardi finally. Oh, okay. So you did adjust the sleeves. When I drop the link, you want to come up and show us, Jeannie? Just let me know if this is a good day or not. I'm okay, Mel. Thank you for asking. Fatima, you don't call them murder burgers? Squirrels and deer are good. Oh, okay, Tank. Um, that's a little bit too gamey for me, but you enjoy. Elizabeth says she's having chicken and rice. Bonnie says she loves White Castles. When she loved White Castles when she lived in Chicago, she misses them. Oh, but they call them sliders. Oh, Jonathan at Crossover Paranoia. That's who Cops is. Got it, Tank. You know, it takes me a while with them acronyms. When y'all start throwing those numbers out, it took me a while to figure out who was DYD. But I know now, Dawn. Elizabeth said, I never tried White Castle, but I heard of it. I don't think they have it in Dallas. In and Out Burger is the only fast food I'll eat, and not often. And some people I heard say that murder burgers, I mean, White Castle is like Crystals or similar to Crystals. Tank said, nope, she's not for the cause with football. Uh-oh, Tank. See, that's what I'm talking about. Tank says she's going to have some collards and some black-eyed peas and cornbread. Now, I'm fine with that. I could eat that and not have a meat and make that a meal and be happy. That I can do. EJ's daughter, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. She said, yes, Cowboys. And my are her favorite team. As you know, if Washington is my team, then Cowboys is my least favorite. But do you, boo? That's what we say on Momma J way. Do you, boo? And then the Chiefs and the Broncos. Yeah, after Washington, anything that has purple in the uniform, I'm for. Which is Baltimore has purple, and somebody else has purple. I'm trying to remember who. Raven? No, that's the Baltimore Ravens. Somebody else has purple too. Bonnie said that the Chargers, baby. Oh, and they're playing the Lions. Yeah, I knew that game was too far along to be whoever Washington is playing, and I don't know why it has completely left my mind who Washington is playing. Yeah, that's who Giants is playing. That's why my husband is miserable. The Giants is playing the Cowboys, and they are wearing them out. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I meant. Wearing them out. It's like the Cowboys went to go play a high school team, not even college, high school. It's bad, y'all. There's another game on that was like that today too. I think it's the Bengals. Whoever they were playing today, they were molly whopping they behind today. Yeah, Carla, I love football. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this is a crafting channel, so a lot of you probably are not feeling the football gab right now. Baltimore Ravens all the way. All right, Dawn P. Yeah, as long as they're not playing Washington, I'm right there with you. Oh, she said that's the third quarter. Okay, so you still got time, Bonnie. Hopefully they'll pull it out for you, dear. Gloria, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Gloria says she's about to eat the last half of my Italian beef. All righty now. Thanks, Jeannie. Kelly, I bring it every day. Kelly, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. What did you have for dinner tonight? She has some interesting choices sometimes on her channel on Fridays when she cooks. What's on the plate for tonight, dear? Jessica said, I never heard of White Castle to be called murder burgers, but I so understand why. Yeah, yeah. I was today years old when I heard the term murder bit. I love you, Fatima. Oh, Vikings, Minnesota Vikings. Yes, they are purple too. Yeah, I love that purple when it's not my burgundy and gold. Jerry said the In-Out burger is a good burger. I have heard of White Castle but never tried it. And he doesn't have time for the sports. Okay. I feel you. I will always make time for my football though. Chiefs don't get me started. I live in cheap territory and can't stand the Chiefs. Oh, sorry to hear that, sis. Hey, sis, I don't know what you're saying. Me too, but me too, boo. Yes. Vikings have purple uniforms. Yes. Tank says she don't watch sports. Don't watch sports. Now I can't speak. The Bengals played the Texans. Is that who it was? Whoever they were playing, that was another team that was, I think it was the Bengals. Yeah, I think it was the Bengals. They were beating the daylights out of them. Like Cowboys is beating the Giants right now. I think I'm all caught up in the chat with everybody. Again, thank you all for joining us. Jessica throwing some more sports in the mix. She said, I love NHL hockey. Go St. Louis Blues. I don't have a like Rangers, obviously. I'm in New Jersey. And is it the Rangers? I think that's their name. Devils. No, maybe it's the Devils. It's something like that for hockey. But I'm sorry. It's not that I don't like hockey, because I do like hockey, but I don't like it for the right reason. I like hockey because the few times where I've taken the time to watch it, they beat the daylights out of each other on that ice, and I love a good brawl. Which is one of the first things that drew me to football, because my original love for football, my team was the at that time they were the LA Raiders. And when I tell you, when they played, all I had to look forward to was who was going out on the stretcher today. But they've changed the rules tremendously since then, and thank God it's for the better, because what we know today about the head injuries and all of that other stuff, it's probably a good thing that I no longer can enjoy football for the reasons I was originally enjoying it for. Excuse me. Nana Michelle says, when I used to eat meat, White Castle was one of my faves. I'll sacrifice the misery eating it because it tastes so good. Yeah, I'm definitely a murder burger fan. He's just not a fan of me. Hockey is an emotional sport, that's for sure. Yeah. Bonnie said Raiders are her nightmare. So listen, everybody. First things first. Answer your question. Proverbs Jeannie asked, was I finished with my cardigan? No, I am not finished with my cardigan. All right, sister. Yeah, baby. She said the Carolina Panthers all day. So that's what the thumbs up was for. I got you, boo. I got you. No, I'm not finished with my cardigan. I did get further along, and then I had to rip it back. But let me show you why I ripped it back. What did I drop? Oh, that's the ball of yarn. Where'd it go? So I had to take the mocha. I had brown on, milk chocolate brown on after this mocha. but I had to rip back and take the chocolate off, and the up to the last or the first row of this mocha. And the reason why I did that is for this reason. I wanted, I can't stand a sweater that don't have pockets. And the cardigan, the pattern, the original pattern calls for pockets. Let me just put it on. Pull some more out of here. So this is my self-created center pull I made with my thumb when I frogged it, because it's still connected to the sweater. Ooh. So I had completed the sweater till about right here. But I had to pull it back. And the reason why I pulled it back is because I didn't want to take away from the color blocking on the sweater by putting pockets on the outside. So I pulled back and I left openings here. I don't know if you can see them. Let me get a little closer. And made the slits for my pockets to be on the inside, because I like inside pockets. I didn't want them on the outside. I felt like that would take away from the sweater. So now that I made the openings for my pockets, I'll put my pockets on the inside after I finish the sweater. But I needed to pull back to put the slits in for the pockets. So my sweater will have pockets. They're just going to be on the inside. I haven't decided whether I want the flap or not. I don't particularly care for the flap. I just want to be able to put my hands in my pockets. So that'll allow for it. So that's why I'm not further along, because I had to rip out like 30, 40 rows to pull back far enough for my pockets to go where I wanted them to go in the sweater. But you should see a marked improvement now that I have the pockets in, the pocket slits in place. And the one thing, like I said, I truly enjoy about this sweater is the fact that it's a half double crochet. So it's just mindless crocheting once you get on a roll with it. And I've already started contemplating starting my puzzle yarn version of the sweater as well, which is going to be a heavier sweater, obviously, because the puzzle is a size 5 yarn and what I'm currently working with is a size 4. And other than that, I have not really started. Oh yes, I did. I made some booties. Some I should have brought them upstairs with me. Some slipper booties. I'm gonna put some puff paint on the bottom of them because I have hardwood floors in here and I don't want to slip and fall in love with the floor any more than I already have. And Momma J, thank you for having a great place to hang out. No, thank you for coming in and thinking that I was somewhere great to hang out at, Jessica. You are the bomb.com, dear. I truly appreciate you. I hope you don't mind me calling you dear. I call everybody dear, honey, baby, because I love you all. You know, Ola Joe said, I love what you've accomplished. Thanks, Ola Joe. Thanks, Andrea. I'm sorry. Momma J, that's looking pretty. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you very much. Elizabeth, I don't know if you know what that is. That is the MJ Off the Hooks color block cardi. I know I have it open. Where is it? Is this it? Yeah. It's the MJ Off the Hook color block cardi. MJ Off the Hooks design. I'm going to share my screen so I can show it to you. And it's this one. So this is the sweater. Go away. This is the sweater that we're currently working on as a crochet along. And see here, she has the pockets on the outside. Because my stripes, my colors are are not as wide. My color bands are not as wide as hers. I didn't want to have to keep changing the color of the pocket to match whatever stripes end up down in that section. So that's why I decided to put my pocket on the inside so I could just make it black and be done with it. And mine is going to be similar length to what she has here. And let me drop this link. This is the copy, the link to the, what is this? The website. And it's a free pattern, Elizabeth, if you're interested. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Dawn dropped the link to the YouTube channel for the tutorial. And here is the link to the website. Link. Come on, keyboard. What are you doing? Really? Oh, turn the keyboard on, stupid. Link to website for free pattern. And I chose this because it was a free pattern. And you know what I say, if it's free, it's for me, I'll take 3. So like I said, here, Dawn has dropped the link to watch the tutorial if you are a visual learner. And if you want a pattern, a written pattern to follow, here is the link to the written pattern. And the only thing I suggest if you're going to do this sweater, Elizabeth, our experience has been that when you're working on the yoke, try it on often. Try it on often for the yoke under your arms before you move on, so that you don't have gaping holes like I have in mine for the sleeve, because you're going to end up with like a kimono type sleeve. And if that's the look you're going for, then great. Otherwise, the sleeve is going to be pretty big. Now you can see she doesn't have a kimono sleeve here, but she does do, it is an oversized cardigan. She intended for it to be oversized. So she does do quite a bit of decreasing in order to bring the sleeve down to what is comfortable for her. It was also suggested to me, oh, I'm not sharing the screen so nobody sees what I'm talking about. She doesn't have kimono sleeves, but you can see the hole is pretty big for the sleeve. And she did a considerable amount of decreasing in order to get the sleeve to her liking. So be prepared to do that decreasing if you want the sleeve to be to not be really big. The other thing you could do, Dawn Yarn Doll had suggested to me, is to do a puff sleeve. I think that's what it's called, a puff sleeve. I'm going to figure it out when I get to the sleeve, but I won't get to the sleeves until I finish crocheting the sweater to the length that I want it to be. So that's the link to the website for the written pattern. It is a free written pattern. When you're scrolling down the screen to get to the written pattern, at some point it's going to ask you for your email address to join her mailing list. And that's the only thing she asks. So I guess some would say, well, then it's not free. But that's what she asked. She asked that you give your email address so that she can add you to her mailing list for future offerings. And then the pattern is accessible free. You can also pay for the pattern. I think she has it on Ravelry and on Etsy. Oh, okay. Elizabeth likes the tutorials. It's looking beautiful, Momma J. Like the idea of putting the pockets on the inside. Thank you, Dawn. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, I would have put the pockets on the outside. I don't have a problem with outside pockets. I just didn't want to deal with the color changing that I would have had to do on the pocket to make it match up. Elizabeth says she's too short. No oversized sleeves for me. I get it. I get it. Sandy said it's gonna be beautiful when you're done, sis. Yes, sis. Let me know if you want one. I'll make you one. You know I will. I just need to be able to try it on you before we complete the yoke, and then I can move on from there. But we'll talk. You know we will. Love you, boo. This is also, where's my Excel spreadsheet? Here. Am I still sharing my screen? Wait, go back. I don't think y'all see this. Go down. No, I'm not sharing anymore. Okay, open that back up. So this is week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is week 6 of the original yarn savings challenge. And if you started on November 1st last week, this is the second week of the yarn savings challenge. If there are still people who are looking for the spreadsheet for the savings challenge, please email me and I will send it to you. And next week I will start posting on the screen my I set up a new account that only has a new savings account that only has the money for the yarn savings in it. So by by Wednesday, the money should have transferred from the account, the bank that I had it in, to the bank where I opened up the new savings account. I'm a big believer in credit unions because you get better interest rate in credit unions than you do these banks. And if my money's just going to be sitting around, I want to gain as much interest as possible. And like I said, you get better interest rates at credit unions. I used to be on the board of directors for a credit union. I learned a lot during that time. And anywho, that's what works for me. So next week, I'll start posting the actual deposits on the screen. Join Your Doll says, oh, I did that already. Did I scroll back by mistake or something? I must have. Elizabeth said, we only have 2-3 months here where I can wear coal. Oh, okay. Yeah, same here. Do we have? No, maybe we have a little bit more because it starts getting cold here the end of October, and we're typically cold till March. Oh, snap. Bonnie said they're going into overtime. Hope that works out for you, Bonnie. Elizabeth said maybe I can make a, yeah, why not? Either cotton or cotton blend, Elizabeth. And if you do it in mercerized cotton, I love 24/7 Lion Brand 24/7 mercerized cotton. That should be lightweight enough to get you into the get you through the winter thaw, kind of almost springy, summerish kind of weather, because it's not that heavy. 24/7 is not that heavy. Jeannie says all she has to do is add the pockets, the strap for the belt, and maybe some buttons. Yeah, Jeannie, I'm still trying to figure out whether I want to do buttons, a zipper. I was thinking about an invisible zipper, honestly. But then I started thinking about making like the little chain that goes across. Here, let me move you out the way for 1 second, Jeannie. The little chain that goes across with the little clasps and the little chain closure in the front. But mine comes so close. I was so focused on making sure that that was right with the yoke, which is how the sleeves got so big, that it's a little too late to worry about that closure. So since it comes so close, I'm almost thinking I could just overlap it and put buttons on. But I want something really unique for buttons if I do decide to do buttons. Maybe like a toggle button, or a long button that I could just slip through the half double crochets, which would be a lot less work than the zipper. Elizabeth says, oh, cool. I never tried 24/7 line yarn. You are going to love it. And you know what else is good about 24/7 line brand? You don't have all of that foof, that what do y'all call that? Halo. The stuff that's floating around in the air. And it looks like I'm going to have to really start working hard on getting away from acrylic, because I have to go see a pulmonary specialist because I'm having some additional breathing issues. And I think it might be the yarn, the acrylic, that's doing it. At least Red Heart Super Saver is trying to choke the daylights out me these days. Cammie, welcome in. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you for joining us. He said, I'm coming out to the back roads to say, Bonnie, go Lions. Oh, you was in the woods? No, not woods. What do they call it? Lurking in the bushes. You were in the bushes, Cammie. Thank you for stopping in and letting me know you were out there in those bushes. And hey, y'all, everybody else was out there in them bushes. Thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate you. You don't have to come out the bushes. I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you being there. If you could just tap that thumbs up when you get a chance, it truly would be appreciated. Crochet Queen China, I believe your name is China. If I got it wrong, I apologize. China said, saying hi to everybody. She said, bake ziti for dinner, and she's at work about to clock in. All right, China, get that bag, baby. Get that bag. Jeannie says, mine, but I will show what I did. Mine, but I will show what I did. Okay, Jeannie. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Mine, but okay. Yes, child. Yes. 24/7 mercerized cotton is the best cotton in the world. There are other mercerized cottons that I've tried, but unfortunately, I have not. I know Hobby Lobby sells one. I haven't tried it yet, but Jeannie, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie said that there is a mercerized cotton that Hobby Lobby makes. I have it written down, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. And then I think a couple of people here in the chat gave me Carúcolo and DMC Petra and Omega, but I don't know if those are all mercerized. Now, Hobby Lobby makes some beautiful mercerized cottons, but they're all in like size 2, lace weight, that kind of thing. But I know for a fact that Hobby Lobby makes a mercerized cotton that is worsted weight, because Jeannie told me. Jeannie, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie told me about it. Everybody saying hi to Cammie, hi to China. Jeannie said 24/7 comes in 4 weight and DK. Yeah, but be careful, because the DK weight is not mercerized. It's just 100% cotton. It's not mercerized. And there is a difference between mercerized. The mercerized cotton, you could wash it and dry it in the dryer. As you know, 100% cotton, you can't just throw it in the washer and dryer without having some adverse laundry effects. Darcia, welcome back, Darcia. Momma J, are you going to be doing another crochet? Yes, Another crochet along? Absolutely. I am in the process of pulling another one to, well, I've already made up my mind what it's going to be. I don't care to disclose it right now, but it won't be until after the new year. For those of you who may have missed the announcement last week, I am home shopping right now. So I am very, very, very busy looking at homes in the area where I live, in the area that I most desire to live. The inventory is very, very limited, and the homes are extremely overpriced because of the economy right now, and because interest rates have not gone down yet. So, but between house hunting and purging and packing, I cannot take on anything else right now but what we committed to last week, and that is to do the knit along. And we're just simply going to be knitting some washcloth, some squares. You can take your squares and put them into a blanket, make them a scarf, keep them as dishcloths. But that's probably the only thing that I'll be taking on extra between now and the end of the year. But yes, in answer to your question, Darcia, I will be doing several other crochet alongs because that's my thing. And my crochet 101 courses, tutorials and courses will start in the new year as well. Cami says, normally I would say go Saints, but since Bonnie's team is playing the Detroit Lions, I have her team. Okay. Way to support the Yarny family. Shut yourself up, Alarm. Way to support the Yarny family, Cami. I'm sure Bonnie appreciates it. Dawn says that she's going to be in the bushes. And hello, everybody. She's crocheting and listening. Yarn Bee Fundamental Cotton. Is that the one that's the mercerized Hobby Lobby cotton, Jeannie? I think that's the one that Butterfly Dreams Jeannie was telling me about. Because Yarn Bee is Hobby Lobby, right? Bonnie said, Cami is not nice. Don't talk to me. What? Bonnie, be nice. I thought he was being nice. Oh, maybe you're not going for the Lions? Oh, maybe he's not going for the Lions. Okay. All right. Well, y'all fight nice. Enjoy yourselves. They're saying hello. Cami said, I love you, Bonnie. Bonnie said, don't talk to me or don't say my name. Yeah, y'all enjoy yourselves. Sunita said, play nice, my friends. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Butterfly Dreams. Be nice to one another, ladies and gentlemen. Or Jeannie, is that the one? The Yarn Bee? Yarn Bee, what did I say? Yarn Bee Fundamental Cotton. Is that the mercerized cotton you were telling me about? And welcome in, Bonnie. I mean, Jeannie. I don't know if I said hello before now. I think I did, but I'm not sure. Just charge it to my head and not to my heart. Dawn says, I don't know what's going on, but we're good. Yeah, I know we're gonna be good. They're just having some healthy football rivalry, I'm sure. Darcia says, Momma J, I feel you with the house hunting and Darcia, when I tell you, I cannot wait until it is over. I absolutely loathe moving. And I'm praying and believing that when we finally move into this house, this is going to be my forever home. I don't want to ever have to pack and move again. Oh, I do not enjoy it. And I'm not really enjoying this house hunting process either. Especially with the inventory. It's a seller's market right now. So that can't be fun for anybody who's buying right now. unless you just got money up the yip yap. And that is not my story. Um, Nancy, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. So glad to see you, dear. I don't know if you saw the question, but one of the questions of today, and there were two mainly that we've been discussing. And the first one was, what did you have for dinner, or what are you having for dinner? And the second was, are you a football fan? And if you are, who's your team? Melanie J says, I'm a late answering, but I've always loved the 49ers. Those Niners, baby. That's what I had a friend who used to say that all the time. Those Niners, baby. Good night, Jeannie. Did somebody leave? I don't know which one of my genies is leaving, but good night, Jeannie. Hopefully we'll catch up soon. Everybody's saying hello. Love you too, Fatima. I don't know if you're heading out, but I love you too, boo. And if you are heading out, you have a great one and wonderful rest of this evening. Yarn B is Hobby Lobby. Yes, I thought so. I think that's the mercerized. Yep, it is. Here we go. Jeannie said yes. Mama J, that is the mercerized cotton they have in place of the Sinfonia at Hobby Lobby. Are you going to drop the link? I can't stay long. Jeannie, yeah, give me 2 more seconds and I'll drop that link for you. Moving is a night. Yes, it is, Bonnie. Yes, it is. Jeannie, let me get the link for you. Copy. And paste. Here's the link, Jeannie. Before you come up, please make sure. Did I drop it? Yeah. There's the link, Jeannie. Make sure you don't have any bright or flickering lights. We do have a couple of people, including myself, who have some sensitivities to light. Elizabeth is saying it is difficult to keep your home in walk-through order. Yes, exactly. I'm not even looking forward to that part of it yet. My landlord doesn't know because I'm renting the home that I'm in right now. It's a single family home, but I'm renting it. And I haven't got around to telling him. I only have to give him 30 days notice. And right now we got places that you're buying, but they're not trying to do a quick closing. So I don't want to alert my landlord and have to deal with people running in and out of here while I'm trying to pack until I absolutely have to. Lori, I'll be back. Things to do. All right, Bonnie. I'll see you, boo. Thanks for stopping in. And Jeannie, here we go, baby. Let me make you big. Welcome in, dear. Oh, I love the colors.
This is what I did to mine, see, because it wasn't closing good, you know?
Uh-huh. Oh, so
Yeah,
you added a little bit more on. Yeah.
yeah.
I love the colors. You better work, girl. And she put the hood on.
And I gotta put
Yes, darling. Yes.
the straps for the belts. I could put the belts. I have the pockets, but I want to line them
Uh-huh.
before I put it on.
Too cute. Too cute.
Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed, but the sleeves are knitted.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. I
I
might
had too
steal
many,
that one, Jeannie.
I had too many projects to do, so I wanted to hurry up and get it over with. This was done on the Addy, and so is the hood.
Yes, darling.
And
Yes.
my belt, I did it on the Addy 22 because I just want to get this done. So
Very.
I don't know if I'm gonna put buttons or toggles or what yet. But this is the finished product, and it's
Uh,
long.
Jerry said that is looking good, Jeannie.
Thank you. And
Um,
it's right up to my knee, so it's literally a 3/4.
and you put the fringe on the bottom too, on the knees. The yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I
I
love
did
it.
all half double crochet front post, back post on the bottom
Oh, nice.
and in here.
Nancy
So
from Little Treasures, Nancy said that looks beautiful, Jeannie.
thank you, everybody. Yes,
Um,
I'm almost done. Thank God, because this was the third try. And the cotton you was talking about, it is this one. It is just like the see, it's yarn bee fundamental, and it is just like the 24/7
oh
cotton.
yeah,
It
it's
doesn't have no
mercerized. Yeah,
fuzz, no fuzz, no halo. It washes very,
yeah.
and it's a is it a? I think it's yeah, and it's a 4 weight.
Elizabeth said very pretty, Jeannie.
Thank you,
Melanie Crochet said, Jeannie, I love it. It's so beautiful. Darcia
thank you,
said, it is so pretty. She loves the colors.
thank you very much. It's just the red heart ombre super saver, and the reason why I did it was because I had over 13 skeins of it. I was gonna make a blanket with it, but then my son decided he wanted the Burnett blanket yarn, so I figured this is something I could just use it for. So, and I wear a lot of jeans, so blue goes fine.
Exactly. I love the do,
You,
girlfriend. You better work. Real cute.
thank you,
The
everybody.
mister is loving that. I'm sure that is just giving me life. You better work, girl. Listen,
No, now my husband said, "Honey, you can use that pattern and make me one. Just I don't want the hood, and I don't need no belt, so it
no,
can be
honey, I was
versatile."
talking about hubby loving your hairdo. That is too cute.
Oh,
Looking
oh,
too hot, honey. Just looking delicious.
thank you.
Listen, Nancy, Little Treasures, Nancy says she loves your shirt.
Oh,
What
thank
does
you.
your shirt say? I love me. Oh yes,
She
child.
loves me more.
Yes.
She loves me more. She loves me more, which is coffee and yarn right there.
Yes, honey. Yes. Too cute. I love it.
But like I was saying, this can be made to a male. My husband wants
Yep.
me to do it
Unisex. Yep.
with, without the hood. He wants it gray, like marble, like a marled yarn. You know, like it has
Uh-huh.
like with black. Yeah. So I may do one
So
for
you
him.
said black and what? What's the other color? Blue and black?
No, for my husband, a gray and black marled yarn that we saw at Hobby Lobby is a I love this yarn. It's marled. They call it marled. It's like a charcoal gray.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or you could just do the black and the gray two strands. Um, Jeannie, Diane, I think she's saying that she's loving the hair too. I'm feeling the hair. Yes. Elizabeth said, Jeannie, yes, I love your hairdo too.
Thank you.
It looks gorgeous on you, hon.
Thank you.
Yes. It's giving me youth. You just look like a little tenderoni girlfriend.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it for him. It's a pretty yarn. It looks very masculine, the yarn. So
Oh,
he don't
okay.
want stripe. He just wants it just that yarn.
Yeah,
And it
and
will
see,
look
raglan top down, that's not a it's not a feminine
feminine.
technique. It's a unisex technique.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Welcome in, old fart gaming. Scott. Scott. That's your name, right? Scott gave me the 37th light and he just stopped by to say hi. Um, Jeannie, the
And the pockets, you see the pockets? I did the front post, back post.
yep.
Yeah. But I'm gonna line it. I'm gonna line the pockets because I like my pockets on the outside. I like just to put my key, and my little
Right. And you
wallet.
don't want anything to come through.
And no, and then what happens is it stretches the yarn.
Right. Oh
It'll
yeah, yeah.
stretch out. So it's better if you line it. It will stretch on you, especially acrylic.
The that's a good idea. I think I might put some I have some satin.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, satin. Satin's cheaper than silk. I was going to say
Yeah,
silk, but I'm not. Hello, puppies. It's your puppies. Hello, puppies.
she's being very clingy today. She wants to just sit on my lap and not letting me do work.
Old fart gaming. Oh, you are awesome too. He said that because I remembered his name.
Yeah.
I got Jeannie. I mean, oh, come on, say it. Cammy in the basement. Thanks.
Hello.
Sorry, Cammy.
That's okay.
Hi, Cammy.
Hi, Mamacita.
Hello,
So,
Papacito.
Jeannie,
Yes.
when you do it for him, are you still going to start with the 89, or are you going to do it smaller since you're not putting the hood on it? The 89.
No, I'm probably gonna do it. He probably gonna need 89 because he's a big guy. So
Uh
uh,
huh.
he probably gonna need. So I'll measure him and then I'll see from there. I'm not too sure yet.
Yeah, that was probably. And then, like you said, you're gonna have to. You're gonna do the same thing for him with the sleeves, knit the sleeves.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking when you said marl yarn, I'm like, oh, you know what? Take two colors, two strands,
Yeah, you
sew
can
it
do that too.
together,
You
and get that marled effect. And then I'll even have a little heavier sweater. I think
yeah,
I might try that.
you can do
I
that.
can see myself doing this one several times and
Yeah,
in several stitches because I love raglan.
yeah.
Um, Nancy from Little Treasure says cute doggy,
Oh,
and
thank
Elizabeth Aaron Crochet says my doggies are clingy too. I love them.
Yeah, but when they don't let you work, it's different, you know. You can do that too if you wanted it to be a little bit more heavy, but he's a hot person. I mean, you know, I don't mean hot as in sex. I mean that too,
Of
but
course you do. Of course you do.
it's a yarn just like this one here. It's
Wait one
borrowed.
second.
You see how this one is brown with black,
Uh huh.
but the one he liked is a gray. It's a charcoal gray with the black
Oh,
like
I
that.
bet you that's gonna look good.
Yeah, it's just like this. So
So are you gonna make it so that it closes instead of putting the front post back post on the or you're gonna go ahead and put that same border
I'm
on
gonna
it?
look, I'm gonna look around for that part for him. You know, I'm gonna look at male sweaters and kind of like, but the basic concept is gonna be from this pattern. But I don't know if I'm gonna put a zipper on his.
Uh-huh.
So I have to see.
And obviously it won't be down to his knees.
No, 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 no.
More like a jacket.
Yeah,
Um
exactly.
Nana Michelle says hi to everyone on the panel. She's been in and out in the chat.
Yeah, I wanted to hurry up and finish this because I'm like, I made a blanket. I've done some knitted projects. I mean, I've done a lot of work and totally put this aside because this got me frustrated with the whole sleeve thing.
Oh yeah, and having to take it out and start all over.
Yeah, so this was the third time. I said 3 times is a charm. That's it.
I know that's right.
So I started decreasing right away when I did the sleeve part.
Uh-huh.
I did a couple of rows crocheted until I got the number stitches that match good with the knitted part.
Central.
And I
Uh-huh.
attached it, and yeah,
So let me ask you something. You said you started decreasing in the sleeve right away. You decreased every row?
it's the first 6 rows. I did six
Okay.
rows of decreasing, and I decreased literally right under the armpit. And then I went back and I watched the video, and that's how she did it. So you couldn't notice the decreasing. I
Right.
was like, oh,
And you
that's
know
what I
what else I
did.
don't understand? Why did she have us add 6 chains under the arm only to turn around and decrease them?
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Because that's the first thing I noticed is I wish I'd have never put them 6 chains in there.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
I'm sorry, Cammy.
That's okay.
How are
What?
you, dear? What you working on?
I am working on shawl number 19.
For the aunties?
No, I don't know who this is gonna be for yet. This is Red Heart
That's
Super Saver
that's
Ombre.
the ombre. Yeah, the teal one. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty.
Scuba.
Yeah, scuba. Yep, that's a pretty one.
That is really pretty. Just double crochets?
Yep, the same one I've been doing.
Yeah. That's a mindless crochet. I love a good mindless crochet.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying hello.
Hi, Mora. Welcome in.
Mara, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Mara
Hi,
saying hello
Mara.
to everybody. I don't know if you all on the chat can see the on the panel can see the chat. That's why I keep
I always,
reading
if
it
I
out
come on panel, I always put it on.
on your phone. Okay.
Yep.
I'm just home from the beach and about to head to Costco's, but wanted to come and say hi. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mara. I truly appreciate that. Listen, while you're at Costco's, can you do me a favor and grab me some? I love their Normandy frozen vegetables. It's a Normandy blend. It has crinkle cut carrots and green, red and yellow carrots, and I believe it has broccoli and cauliflower in it. If you
That
could
sounds good.
just
It
and I'll
does.
cash app you. I'll cash app you. I don't know how you're gonna get it to me, but we can discuss that later. I'm joking, all in jest. But I love me some Costco's. Cammy, Diane Sharp is saying, is there a pattern for that?
Yes, there is. Give me 1 second. I'll get the tutorial, and then her website should be in her blog for the pattern should be on her website in the description.
You gonna drop it in the chat?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you. Thank you, dear.
you're welcome.
Everybody saying hi to each other. I just learned how to do the crocodile stitch for the roof of my gingerbread house. I bet you that is going to be so nice,
So cute. Yeah.
Nancy. I've never done that crocodile stitch. I've always wanted to try it.
It
It's
comes out
just,
nice. I did a bag, but it's a yarn eater.
I was
I,
going to say it's a yarn eater. And not only that, it is going to be some serious fabric. Like that's not a blanket stitch.
oh yeah.
That's like a coat. I could see making myself a coat with that kind of a stitch because that definitely is going to eat up some yarn.
Oh yeah.
You got a cold, Cammy?
No, my allergies are bugging me.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Hmm.
What's your puppy's name, Jeannie?
Mindy,
Hey, Mindy. How are you, sweetheart?
she's gonna be 9 years old soon. Next
My
week.
cat's turned 9 this year.
Yeah, in a couple of.
Cammy dropped, for those of you who are looking for it, the link for the shawl that he's working on. There's the link to the tutorial in the chat. Jeannie, thank you so very much for coming up and showing me your sweater. I'm sorry it took you to do it as many times as you did, and I'm not kicking you off or anything. I just wanted to make sure I thank you before you, because I know you said you couldn't stay, and I wanted to make sure I thank you before you said you had to go. I
Yeah.
truly appreciate you
No, I mean it was.
joining.
I afterwards, I'm happy with the result. I was a little frustrated, but now I'm happy with the result, and it kind of gave me, the doing the crochet along gave me more motivation to finish. Because honestly, after the second time, I would have been like, you know what, forget this, and I would have do something totally different or not even do it. But I was like, nah, I'm not a quitter,
I know that's right.
and I committed, to being a part of it. So I was like, so it gave me an incentive to finish it and do it. So like I said, I'm just gonna do those few little tweaks that I gotta do, and it's done and ready to be worn.
And,
So
and and check this out. Check this out. Right in time for the weather.
yes,
You
because it's
know,
chilly. That's why I have this on, because I'm cold. My husband's like, honey, why are you wearing that? And I'm usually not cold. I'm always hot. But I just feel like a chill these past few days. I've just been feeling cold.
I can see you in your jeans with um your sweater on,
Mm-hmm.
and and with this fierce looking hairdo we got going on, and that lip. What's the lip? What's the lip? Please
Oh,
share. What's the lip?
that's CoverGirl lipstick. I really love them because when I used to go to work at 6 in the morning, I will put it on. As long as you don't eat nothing oily, this stays on all day,
Yeah, I
all
love a
day. And
good
this is my
lip.
favorite. This is the only lipstick that I use now, the only one for years now. So yes, thank you. But thank you, everyone. Thank you for your compliments. Thank you. Everyone have a good night. I'll be here in the chat, but I have things to do and I have, my husband is disabled, so I gotta help him get
You
ready
know,
for
I
bed.
know.
So
You know, I get it. You know. Thank
yeah.
you so much for joining us, sweetheart. I
Thank you,
truly
Mama J.
appreciate you. I'll see you in the
Night, Ken.
streets, boo.
Night, everybody.
Bye,
I'll see you,
Mamacita.
boo.
Do
Bye
you,
bye,
boo?
papacito.
Cammy Cam, how are you, dear?
Good. I actually went to church with my neighbor today. She called last night, either last night or Friday night. Said, "You want to go to church?"
Oh, I'm glad you joined her. I hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
I did, and I know some of the parishioners, and I already know the pastor, so
Hey, sounds like a plan to me.
it actually worked out perfectly because my mom and dad were gonna come get me after at 11:30, and my dad texted me, and we sang the last song. We stood up and sang the last song right at 11:30. So I went up and saw, I said goodbye to our neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Diane. And then I went up to an old friend. I've known her for 29 years. And I said to her, Marianne, you want to come out and see my mom and dad real quick? She said, sure. So I took her out and she saw my parents. And then we were off to my sister's.
To go see the baby.
Yeah. And oh God, we got some videos.
And speaking of videos, I got a video that I want to share. This is a stitch that I want to. No, go ahead, Cammy. Cue your
Yep.
videos. I'm just giving everybody the heads up that I'm getting ready to show a video that I'm chopping at the bits. I couldn't wait for it to come out. And now that it's out, I definitely want to give it some airtime.
Airplane
Oh.
Emma.
Oh. She's getting so long.
I know. And then behind the recliner, there's like a big area of floor, and we call that the landing strip where she landed.
Oh.
And then, wait a minute,
Uh-oh.
that's the dog
Oh, she's in
kennel.
the dog's cage.
This is actually a short one because she pinched her finger.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, she hurt her finger. And then wait a
That
minute,
made her mad.
she had a Twix for the first time today.
A Twix candy bar?
Oh yeah,
Ooh, child, that sugar rush must have been fun.
that's her watching the video of herself.
Oh,
Oh God, she'll if let her, she'll sit there and watch them for hours.
she is too cute.
Yeah, she's going for the Twix.
Hmm.
And then you got to see this picture.
And I'm cueing the video now.
Look at her face.
Aw. Too cute with the little Elmo shirt on.
I know. Okay, that's enough for now. I know we could sit there and look for hours at her.
You know I could eat up the baby.
Oh yeah.
Elizabeth said, how old is she?
Uh 15 months.
Butterfly.
I can't believe she's 15 months already.
Okay. I wanted to cue this. I'm not going to play the whole video, but I'm going to drop the link so that you guys can check this out. I had been chopping at the bits to learn this stitch. And Jeannie, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie, she did it. She put a tutorial for it. So it's called the linked double crochet. Hold on one second. And let me share my screen. Skip.
And with this shawl, I'm living on the dangerous end. I'm seeing how long I can go without before I have to put a stitch marker in the point. Well, I've made it to row 17 already.
Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten that far, Cammy, without screwing that up.
Well, I think the thing is I've been going, I started out with a 5mm hook, then went to a 5mm needle, then went back and then went, so I've been like switching back and forth. And then I finally decided to go with the size hook that is recommended on the pole band, which is a 5.5mm.
Oh, okay.
So I think I can kind of, but we'll see.
Take it.
Yeah, because I got another whole ball of it. And Bonnie's Corner actually did one just like this in the exact same color.
Oh, okay. Okay, here's that video I was telling y'all about, and here's the link for it. This is Butterfly Dreams Jeannie. She did the video for this linked double crochet. And I had been wanting to learn it, and she did a tutorial for it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love this stitch. Look, I love how close the fabric that it makes. The stitches are nice and close. You don't have a lot of holes in it. I could think of so many different things that could be done with this stitch. And
exactly, this shawl could be done in
as
it.
much as the because the only other stitches I could think that's closed like this is the herringbone. But the herringbone leans, and if you depending on what you're doing, you got to make sure your leans are going the right way. Like I said, I'm not going to play her whole video, but I did want to shout her out for and encourage everybody to go check her out. You're gonna love this. Absolutely love this stitch. If you're not already familiar with it, I'm even thinking about trying, because I really love this raglan top down cardigan that we're working on so much. I'm thinking about incorporating this stitch instead of the half double crochet and trying the cardigan with this stitch. I just haven't figured out what yarn I want to do it with yet. But again, I dropped the link here in the chat. When you get a chance, go and check her out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And we got Dawn in the basement. Welcome in, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Oh, my pleasure, honey. My pleasure.
Oh, look at that. Yes, darling. Yes.
Okay. So, yes, we has hood. We have a hood.
Hood. I'm is loving the hood.
I did not do the like mattress stitch It wasn't a
Oh,
mattress
to
stitch.
close up the hood.
I did a slip stitch, and I
Yeah,
like it
why
a lot.
not?
I
Do
just
you, boo?
I like it. Thank you. Yeah, that was what I was comfortable with doing. I don't know how well you can see, but also I don't think there's a wrong side and a right side to this at this
No,
point.
it's not.
There's just, but the hood worked up really quickly. It was really easy. I adore it. I think it's an awesome hood pattern. Sorry to just be all up in here, like taking over your show, but
Nope,
so
loving the
here's where I'm
hood.
at.
By the way, y'all, this is Dawn's Cardi, the one the MJ's off the hook Cardi. This is her version. What was the yarn you used?
Red Heart Roll With It Melange in the colorway Green Room.
No color controlling.
No, it's self-striping.
Love it.
Thank you.
I see you working on the sleeves now.
Yes, I am. And I remember we were discussing that the sleeves were coming out really large.
Uh-huh.
So she's on her pattern, she says that she's doing the crochet along in the YouTube version. She's doing 50. Mine is actually 48. And I was having a little, so I frogged this 3 times already. The first time was because she wants you to work and then turn. And then I didn't pay attention to that. So, because this is, you're turning your work and you're going back and forth. And
Right.
she's right. If you work in the round, it doesn't have the same texture. It
Same,
makes it
right.
all flat.
Exactly.
So I had to
Yeah.
undo it and go back and forth, back and forth. But then I misunderstood, and where she says to do a chain, I was also doing the half double crochet, and it started increasing on me.
Right.
And even though you can see I'm using my stitch markers, I've got my stitch markers to keep my count of 48. Somehow I still feel like
It's increasing.
it looks a little big, right?
Yeah.
Like it's bigger. I don't know what to do. Do I frog this again?
I would
Um,
if you don't like the way it looks right now, I would go back and decrease, if not every row, every other row.
because it's still really large, and then when I get to the cuff, it's gonna be a little balloony.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to
would
decide
go
if
back to the stitch marker that we're currently looking at, the one we
yeah.
can see. Yes.
Mhm.
I personally would pull back to there and continue to decrease until I got to the wrist.
Okay. Well, before I start on this one, I need to figure out what I'm doing
Right.
here. So I've been writing it down as I go. And
How
then
long is it?
it's still sorry, I ran out of room here. See, can we see?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
nice length.
Oh, uh-oh, yarn avalanche. Oh no. It's okay, it's still good. But yes. So it's a little above the knee, a little below. Yeah, I
Jerry
didn't know.
said that is awesome looking, Dawn.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mara is saying hello to
Hi,
you and
Mara.
Mr. Yarn Doll. And Sandy is saying hello.
Yeah, hi Sandy, new
So are
friend.
you
I
gonna
don't.
put a border around the front?
Yes, I am. And the border that she does is just a single crochet for a few
Right.
rows. And that's why I tried to wear something a little bit more fitted, because honestly, that's what I would wear with this, not this exact dress, but something a little bit more dressy.
Elizabeth said, Dawn, that is gorgeous. So gorgeous. I have green room yarn I got on clearance. How many cakes does it take?
I'm on honestly, I've only used 2.5 so far. Five. And I did find it on Amazon. It is cheaper, but it's also on Hirschner's on clearance. the reason I went with Amazon was because once I included the shipping price,
Mm-hmm.
it was more pricey than Amazon, but you can find it on Amazon as well. So if you
I
just need
haven't gotten down to my hips yet. Do you think I need to increase for my hips?
I did.
Because there's a lot more junk in my trunk.
I did. And what I didn't do it all the way around because I wanted to keep it flat in the front.
Right.
So I just did it in this portion right here.
Okay.
I don't know how well you can, sorry guys, it's just because I'm a little too up close here. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty fitted. So once you put a couple rows, or I put a couple rows, I'll be able to, because she just has a belt tie. She doesn't use any buttons
Any
or
other closer. Right.
yeah. So I think, I don't know. I kind of wondered, do I want to do a fancier border on here than just a single crochet? The single crochet looks nice, but my thought is because she did the color blocking, right? And you're doing the color blocking. So she's keeping it, you know, this section is this color, this section's this color, this section is the next color. And she's just doing the color changes. I don't have that. So I think this is a little more busy. Once I do the rows, it's not going to match up. So,
well, what I was thinking is, can you grab one of the colors in it?
That's like what that's what I'm saying. A little fancier one,
like the gold,
a more neutral, like this right here.
Yeah.
Or even, yeah.
And are you a pink person? Because the pink could pop too.
Honey, I'm all pink. I'm so pink.
So yes. the pink on the border might pop as well. Dawn said, Proverbs Jeannie said, Dawn, it's pretty. Darcia says she loves the sweater. Elizabeth says, it takes 5 cakes. I'm thicker than you. I'm shaped like an apple, but not booty and but no. Elizabeth.
So it's all up top.
It's more to love, baby. Just more to love.
That's right. That's right.
Crystal from Hooked at Yarn. Love it, Dawn.
Thank you.
Elizabeth said that the colors are beautiful. And pick a color to do the trim. Yeah, see, Jeannie and I have the same idea. Grab one color, even if you grab the green. I don't know if y'all hear those fireworks. Somebody's still celebrating Veterans Day. Granny D, welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Granny D. So yeah, maybe the blue, because my mom's gonna end up with this. If my mom sees this, she's just it's not mine. It's my mom's. I need to give it to her, and she has blue eyes. So I think.
Okay. So the blue would be nice.
Blue, yeah. But what kind of trim? Like
I would do the several rows of single, just in the solid color.
Okay. Yeah, Mama Riz says that I'm totally a pink person, but I think the dark blue might look nice. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sure I have something around here that'll work.
And you better work that dress, girlfriend. You're looking delicious over there.
Thank you. I've been wearing sweats every time I put this, I try it on. And then so you can't see, like, you know, the dress, or I mean the sweater has a shape. It has a really cute shape. Like you can increase a little bit around the hip area. And
I'm definitely going to have to do that.
Make the yoke as busty as you need to, which we did, you know. I kept going with my rows even. I started with a medium pattern size, and then I went up to a large. And that fit me fine up until...
Dawn said, did you see how she made hers? I think she's talking about the border that she put on it. The front post, back post, double crochet border.
No, where do I see that?
When she was on the when she was on a little earlier, she came up and showed hers. And
I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look. I'm sorry. I was
It's okay. It's called life. You was doing it. Elizabeth said you could do the pockets in the dark blue too. That would
Mhm.
really make it pop. If the pockets and the border
Trim.
and your sleeves,
Yeah.
your cuffs.
The cuffs, yes, because she does cuffs at the bottom as well.
Yep.
So, like,
Yep.
even down here, there's
So
the
if you add the trim, the pockets, and the border all in the blue, that'll tie it all in real nice.
okay.
Jerry says I gotta agree with that, Mama J. Oh, he's talking about that
Thank
dress
you,
because you looking delicious, darling.
Thank you.
Giving me life with that dress. Oh, when I was that thin, child, when you got it, that's right, flaunt it. Yes.
I'm just trying to be comfortable. You know, I live in my sweats, but thank you. And
Jeannie
Jeannie
says she
made
made
mine.
hers oversized.
Yeah. I'm loving this pattern though. I really am. We've had to tweak it here and there, but no complaints. No complaints. It's so easy. It's really like it working up really fast, and I definitely have my next one already planned out.
Oh, so you definitely, that was my next question. Would you do it again?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Would
I
you
think
do
like
it again with a self-striping yarn?
absolutely yes. Actually, I want to do it with the with this Granny D. I won Granny D's giveaway on Sunday last month.
Oh,
And
okay.
she sent
And
me
that's
this
a
summer
Lion
night.
brand. What is that? An ice cream?
No,
No,
I have
summer.
ice cream over here.
What does it say? Summer
It's
nights.
summer nights. Yeah, let me see.
Nice.
And
Oh, I
see how
bet
it's
you that's gonna come out real nice.
right. And I know
And
it's
then
a
if you do the same thing where you don't do it so that it because that's the compromise, Dawn, that I found. If I got the yoke where I wanted it, then it wasn't closing up over the girls the way I wanted it to.
and it made
And
the
if I
sleeve
make it big enough to close up, then
Mhm.
that's how I ended up with the big arms.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to
Well, remember we did instead of doing chain 6 across here, I only did 4. I don't have a chain. I only have chain 4 to make my sleeve a little bit smaller,
yeah,
or
that's
my
true.
opening.
That's one of the things you could do. But with your other yarn, that the
Summer nights.
summer nights,
Mhm.
that what is that, pink or coral, light coral or peach?
Yes, yes, it's a peach
That
and a blue and a
that would
green.
be nice for your trim.
Sparkly. Do you think this goes well enough? Okay, but this is a 1 weight and this is a 4 weight. So they're
No, no, no,
different.
no, no. I'm talking about when you make the sweater with the
Oh,
summer
with it.
nights,
Mhm.
a solid light peach for your
Uh-huh.
trim and your pockets
Yes.
would be nice. And you might even want to do the hood in that too.
Oh, yeah. I
Change
see
up
what
the
you yes.
hood so that the hood,
A nice
the
solid. I'm using my stash, you guys. So I'm sorry. I'm looking over here because I have more yarn. I have more yarn than this.
Jeannie, Proverbs Jeannie said, my boobs are not small, so I had that issue. Yep. But I did extra rows on the front and it helped close. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the next one. I'm going to have to compensate for wanting it to close the way I wanted it to close in the front and not make that great big old sleeve under the sleeve. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that work. Sorry, Dawn. I just saw your messages in the private chat
It's
saying
okay.
that you
It's
were in the
fine.
basement.
It's fine.
There should be some kind of sound or notification that somebody's in the basement.
I believe there is, but
There
only for
is.
the
You
first
have to
couple.
go into your settings and turn it on.
Oh, well, child, that thing need to be ding, 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 and dinging. Because I'm either making you too big for too long, or I'm putting you in the basement and never let you up out of the basement.
Guys, I have this. Oh, I know
What's
it.
that?
It looks kind of green. I love this yarn.
It looks blue.
It is blue. It's a navy blue.
Yeah, it looks
I was
blue to
hoping
me.
yeah, okay, there we go. My camera's giving a better. Sorry, it's got fuzz. It's got fuzz. This is a super soft sport weight.
Okay, Granny.
I think this is going to
Granny
be
says
good.
she has a headache. She needs to go grab something. She'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
Oh, that might work. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
I'm liking it too.
I like to
Elizabeth said, I've never seemed to buy enough yarn when I get it on clearance. I need to try and buy like 6 cakes instead of 2 or 3 so I can make something. You know what I do, Elizabeth? I try not to buy less than 6 skeins of yarn when I buy yarn. I know that sounds like, I'm the baller shot caller. I'm not, but when I catch a good sale, I try to buy at least 6 balls of whatever I'm buying because it's a lot of me to love, and more often than not, I need a minimum of 6 in order to make enough to cover me. Now, if I end up doing something else with it, that's fine. But I always try to take into consideration that, if I were going to cover someone like me, how much would I need? Jet one in, I saw you earlier. I apologize for not saying welcome in and hello, and thank you for stopping in earlier. Please charge it to my head and not my heart. Welcome in. So glad to see you here with us. Thank you for joining us. Elizabeth says, wow, Momma J, that's a good idea. I need to do that. Yeah, I try not to buy less than 6. If I'm going to buy something, if I don't buy 6 balls, it's only because I didn't buy 6 balls in the same color. But the combination of the colors can all go together to make a project. So if I do get 2 balls of something of a color, by the time I finish, it's 6 balls of yarn because I'll get 2 cream and 2 olive green and 2 terracotta or something like that, so that the color scheme still goes together with the 6 balls, just in case I still want to make something for myself. The color scheme will still go together.
Okay. So here's what I
say hi to you. Cammie, you said hi to Kiri.
That's Jet and 1.
Yeah,
that's Jet and 1. Little Carrie.
Jet 1. Okay, thank you. And then Elizabeth, Elizabeth said HL
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
Has a deep country blue. I love the yarn. I love this yarn. I think is the name that she's trying to say.
Yeah, because I have this beigey color.
And that goes with it too.
A teal. And then I only have one of this navy blue. So I'm going to make
the beigey color.
Yeah, I'm going to make it work. I think I can alternate or something.
Now, see, I like the teal.
You think the teal? I don't know if there's enough.
I like the teal.
I don't know if there's enough in here for it to.
That's why there's not enough, and it'll just bring that little bit.
I want more teal. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, so I have these to work with, and I like to keep project baskets. So
Elizabeth said, "Dawn, the beigey is good," and you're welcome, Elizabeth. Jerry says Dawn has a little yarn there.
Just a little. Just a little.
Just a little bit.
So yes, now I've got something that feels similar. These feel similar in softness, and they're the same thickness or weight. So I think I got some good options here. Sorry, I had to just shop my stash. So I'm gonna put those there. Oh, so frog again. Oh, all right. Here we go.
Just that little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. Uh-oh. You see that question there, boo?
Yes.
So spill
Yes.
the tea, honey. If I'm joking. If you don't care to
It's
share,
fine. It's
I
fine.
know
No,
how to mind my own business. I got 24 hours of my own business to mind. So I'm just joking when I say spill the tea, but spill the tea, honey. Spill the tea.
If Mr. Yarndall doesn't mind, we met last weekend and we hit it off wonderfully. And he will be out again here next month. And things are going great. So no, I did not stay on the market very long because you snooze, you lose. And Mr. Yarndall did not want to do that. So
Hey, I'm feeling it.
thank you. Yes.
And you know
he's
what I
very
say.
smart.
Do you, boo? Like I said, I got my own 24. I got a mind. So you look like you doing a good job of minding yours.
I didn't possess nobody. This is him talking. I don't know. He chose me and I said yes. So I'm very lucky. I feel very lucky.
So
Thank
she
you,
said,
Jerry.
no, he ain't my man, but I'm his woman. I'm sorry. I'm just being busy. I apologize.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The cat's out the bag. We've made it no secret.
He said,
But
yes, I'm taking possession. Mine, like Daffy Duck. Mine. I love it, Jerry. I love it.
I mean,
Elizabeth said, yay. I was just thinking your channel name and his is similar. Similar.
Thank
Jeannie
you.
said, Dawn, check the replay so you can see how she did hers. Because she did the half double crochet front post, back post for the border around the front and on the trim on the bottom and for the cuffs
and
on
for
the
the
sleeves. It looks really good.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
And it doesn't take away from, because remember, hers is ombre.
Yep.
So she has the same thing you have where the colors are going like this.
Yes.
And then when you put the border on the front, what made it look nice was that she did that front post, back post, so it didn't look like it was off, the colors going in a different direction. It really looked good. So when you get a chance, check hers out.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Jerry said, not possessed, LOL. She owns my heart. Watch it now.
I'm just honored and grateful. He gave it freely, and I'm thank you, Jerry. You're very kind. You're a really sweet guy, and I'm very lucky.
Chris Kaleidoscope says, Dawn Yondal, why not make pockets with the beige and trim with the blue? Ooh.
I'm gonna write that down. I love that.
Ooh, that's a thought. Elizabeth said, Mr. Yarndall, you're blessed. Dawn is so beautiful inside and out. Is she like that In-N-Out burger? Hot dog. Is she sizzling hot like that In-N-Out burger? Hi.
That depends on who you ask.
Jet One says, oh, fun. Well, Dawn, if you end up wanting to share in here, I'd love to hear how y'all met at some point. I like good love stories. Oh, snappy doodles. Oh, snappy doodles. So do we need to tune in to Dawn Yarndall's channel and check out how the lovebirds came together?
He got my attention the day that he said Dawn's wifey material, and I was like, excuse me? What's going on here? Yeah, because everybody wanted a Jerry, that was the buzz I was hearing. And then he chose me. But yes, we can elaborate more on that. I don't know how he found me, really. He just said I don't know. I need to hear his side. All I know is he popped in my chat and said I'm wifey material, and I was just like, I like that. Yes,
Elizabeth
please.
said, get it. I love. Just celebrating 34 years of marriage. I'm with you, Elizabeth. 32 over on these parts.
Congratulations. Well, we are
Listen,
planning for 50 now.
sorry to cut you off, Dawn. I apologize, but my numbers are starting to fluctuate, and I don't know who's leaving, who are staying. But if you need any help with your channel, I always like to make sure that we do that at some point during my lives. If you need help with your channel, please put in the chat what you're looking for. If it's family, if it's watch hours, please indicate in the chat what you're looking for. And then the word to drop is exclamation point craft, craft, craft. So before you drop exclamation point craft, please drop in the chat what it is you're looking for, so that we don't just go willy-nilly to these channels and not give you what you need. So please tell us what you need first, and then you can put in exclamation point craft. Now, as we were saying, Lovebird.
Yes, dear. Congratulations to everyone who's had long marriages and still happily together. That's amazing, you guys. Yeah, congratulations, Mama Riz and Mama J Way and Jetton, and I know Mara. I guess my first time around was practice, 20 years of practice. So I think I'll get it right this time.
Don't just look at it as practice. Look at it as an opportunity to learn. Listen, before I met my husband and married my husband, I had a past. And if I didn't learn anything else in my past, you know what I did learn? And it was very important that I learned it, what I didn't want. Because you're not going to be happy with what you do get if you don't know what you don't want. So you learned what you don't want. Now the sky's the limit. Look at you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Cammie. 35 years. That is a beautiful thing. Especially when you can grow up in that environment. I didn't grow up in a two-parent home. My father and my mother were very much, they loved me. I knew I was a loved child. They were both in my life, but they weren't in each other's life. I think it's been, for me and my husband, the biggest, well, not so much my husband, because his parents were together. But my parents, I didn't grow up with my parents together, husband and wife. So it's been really, really an experience watching my children grow up in a household full of so much love. They're just different people when they have the opportunity to grow up in that loved environment like that. And that's not to take anything away from anyone who didn't grow up that way. But growing up, me personally, I always wished that my parents were together. I always wanted that. They loved me. They showed me so much love, and I was just always so disappointed that they couldn't find it to love each other, to love each other as much as they loved me. Elizabeth said, learn what you deserve and what you want to give and receive. I know that's right, Elizabeth. I know that's right. Jet says, Carrie, I'm sorry, says, I'm so happy for you, Dawn. You deserve to be swept off your feet. Yes, darling. Let's sweep that baby off her off her feet. Oh, okay. You're just thanking everybody. So listen, it is 8:00. And unlike in my previous world on Saturdays where I would hang out a little longer, I have to go to work tomorrow. I have several challenges that I have to make before this night is out in preparation for work tomorrow. So at this point, I am going to have to start closing this live down and getting prepared for the challenges of next week. I will go ahead as quickly as possible and post the link for next Sunday. And yes, until the end of the year, I am going to try to make this a consistent Sunday thing. I think there might be some Sunday holiday challenges coming up between now and the end of the year. So, but we'll deal with those as they come. For the most part, I will be here. I know the knitters are looking forward to us getting started on the make along. And those who are new knitters, if you are interested in doing the knit along, please send me an email and let me know so that I can prepare to get some tutorials sent to you to assist you with knitting. Because um, teaching someone to knit virtually for me is a little bit more difficult because of the mirroring with the cameras and the challenge of teaching you how to knit with the mirroring or not mirroring of the cameras, and you being left-handed and me being right-handed. There's just a lot going on, and I just don't believe that I would be the best teacher since I'm still kind of new to it myself. But I can send you links to some of the people that I learned how to knit on YouTube from that were very successful in teaching me how to knit, because I'm fierce with it now. But you got to start somewhere, and I have to be honest and say that I don't think I'm where you want to start. Not if you want to continue knitting. So please email me so that I can make sure. Yeah, I thought so, Mara. Mara said that Christmas and New Year's Eve are on Sunday. So obviously, there'll be some interesting things happening. I probably will still go live, just obviously not on Sunday. So I'll let you know ahead of time when, so we can still kind of get together and do something together. Sunita, if you're still in the house, please don't forget, we need to chat because you are tonight's winner. And if you are looking for any kind of help with your channel, please say so in the chat so that we can get you what you need. So let me see here. Mara, Elizabeth said, Mara, I will watch your channel. I'm still recovering and off work for a couple of weeks. So I'm assuming Mara needs I don't know if I missed it, but it looks like based on what Elizabeth's saying, she may need some watch hours. So let's make sure that we give Mara what she needs. And here's the link. What? Where'd it go just that quick? Oh, it jumped just that quick. That's Mara, right? Yes. Here's the link to Mara's channel. And Mara is saying I will be adjusting my lives on those days as well. But here's the link to her channel so that you can assist her. I'm assuming it's with watch hours. And Felicia F.R. Humphreys is saying that she needs family and hours. And here is the link to her channel. Let's support and help each other, y'all. It doesn't take much. If you've already become family with those who are looking for family, if you have another channel, please consider joining them on your other channel. And for those of you who are looking for watch hours or assisting with watch hours, Belia Garcia is the watch hour queen. She could definitely tell you how to get it done. So when you see her out in these YouTube streets and you want to really truly learn how to assist someone with their watch hours, she is the one to learn how to do it from. She gets the job done. Belia committed to helping me with my watch hours, and I have increased my watch hours by at least 100 watch hours over the last, I want to say, 2, maybe 3 weeks. And 90% of that is due to Belia Garcia. So if you want to learn how to truly help your fellow crafters, content creators out here in these YouTube streets, if you truly want to learn how to help them out with watch hours, I would suggest you talk to Belia Garcia because she can tell you how to get it done. I wish that there was more that I could do for you, Belia, but she doesn't have any content. But I'm going to ask you all to please subscribe to her channel and give her your family anyway, so that she can get her own community tab, because with the work that she did for watch hours for me, I could only imagine what she would do for anyone that she put her mind to with a community tab if she doesn't already have one. Belia, you are the bomb.com, sweetheart. Drini said that she's 22 years married in December. Congratulations, sweetheart. Mara said, thank you. I mentioned above I was needing both family and hours. Yes. So Mara needs family and hours. Belia said that I'll make a list. So Belia, should we look for that on your community tab, that list? Here is Belia's link to her channel. Please subscribe to her channel. And Belia, let us know, how should we go about looking for that list there? Will it be on your community tab? Are you going to throw a quick short out there on a piece of paper? Just put it up on the screen with some music. If you need help figuring out how to do it, email me. We'll work together on it and get it done, if that's something that you want to do. I hope I haven't overreached by bragging on you so much, but you have no idea how grateful I am for what you did for me in the way of watch hours. I just really, truly appreciate it. Belia says, no, she is writing a list to go to channels. Oh, okay. She's writing a list, y'all. So, and then Drini said that her parents are 50 years married in December as well. Now that's love. That's what I'm talking about. That's a lifetime. 50 years with the same individual, that's love. When I grow up, I want to be like them. So listen, it's 8:09, and I promise you, I'm not going to have several closings. So, Cammie, Dawn, it's been real. I love y'all. I will see y'all out in these YouTube streets real soon. Smooches. Y'all take care now. And I'm going to say my final good nights, and then I'm going to head out. So Dawn and Cammie are waving good night, and they're heading out. And Momma J is not too far behind them. You have a great night as well, Mara. And Darcia says her parents have been married 64 years. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now that's some love right there. Y'all have a good night. Dawn Yondal has dropped the link for her channel. She's looking for family. So please make sure that you stop in and show her some love. And if you don't do anything else, put you at the top of your list and make sure that you are doing what? Do you, boo? Love you all. Smooches. See you next Sunday. And see you out there in them YouTube streets.